welcome to episode 14 of our Ultimate Decades Challenge. Today we are back and we are going to be looking first at our family tree, which is new. I had to put it on a different platform because, as we all know, our Plumtree app was ending. That site is shutting down. So I did get us set up on this site here. It's called the Quick Family Tree. It is on the Google Play Store, so I do have it set up here. Unfortunately, I can't share it with you guys, but I can show it to you guys in our videos and on stream. So I'm going to be showing you our family tree here. Currently, right now, we have had some changes to the family. As you can see, we in 1313 did have us a little one, and we unfortunately did lose a baby, Osborn. We also lost a baby in 1312, as you can see. So we are having some bad luck when it comes to births in our main household as of right now. So that is some unfortunate news. So those are some changes on the family tree for our main household for now. So I just wanted to show you the family tree and the changes from 1312 to 1313. And we are entering in for this episode in 1314. We are in the spring season now. The spring season has just started. We have our spreadsheet here showing that we have rolled for a bug zone for the spring season. So we are going to be going into the season with bugs, which is it's not ideal. It's like 3 seasons in a row now we've had bugs. So our harvest has not been great, but we are going to go ahead and we're going to jump into the game and have that start. So, let's go ahead and get started. Our family, we need to take a look at their needs. Ernie is just currently sleeping. It is about Sunday, 5 o'clock in the morning. Aileen just got finished making some breakfast for the family. And so we are just going to queue up for everyone to go ahead and take care of their needs here. It looks like Blossom's pretty hungry. And so we're going to let her grab herself some food. And we will go ahead and get that stuff started here. So the family is pretty sad from just losing Osborn. They just lost him the night before. So we are pretty sad about this news, and they are mourning the loss of their little brother. So we are dealing with that, and we are getting really, really close to the famine going on. That begins in 1315. So this is our last season of a really good harvest. So I'm hoping that the bugs don't cause us too much trouble, because obviously this will be our last good harvest. They don't know that, but we do. So we want a good season. We will have to do pretty good with our animals for 1314, and we will need to do well with our crops, because the famine is going to hit us pretty hard, I think, in 1315, and we will be seeing how we do with that. But for now, we are in 1314. We will obviously be continuing on to see about maybe seeing if we can get pregnant again after we have a day of rest. But for now, we have had 2 baby losses back to back, so it is unfortunate for us. It is also St. Valentine's Day today in the game, and so they do want to be romantic. It does look like she loves this tradition of being romantic, and so does Ernie. So they are going to want to love on one another. So we may actually let them do a little bit of woohooing and see what happens with that. You never can tell. So we'll just see. Blossom's like, I need to use the washroom. Could you please get the heck out of here? And Henry's like, I am busy in here. I'm not really trying to be in your way, but like I was kind of busy in here. And she's like, you're not doing anything of the sort. Just get out. Oh, and poor little Dahlia is in dire, dire need of a bath. So we'll go ahead and get Mom to give Dahlia a bath. Look at her. She's like, Mommy, I need a bath. Really, really bad. Really, really bad.
Oh, yes.
She's like, okay, let's go get you a bath. You need to get washed up something desperately. I don't know that they actually need another child, being that this house is as full as it is, but, you know, it is what it is, and they are, I guess, used to having a lot of kids back in these days, so there's that. We will go ahead and scatter some feed for the chickens, and I will have Henry come out and clean the shed and refill the feed, and Edward can clean and feed and milk the cow. All right. We literally just had our winter harvest, so our plants should be in pretty decent shape as far as that goes. We don't have anything really that we're going to need to do. We may have some evolving, I think, but other than that, I don't think we're going to need to do anything with the plants as far as like watering them or weeding them, because he just did a whole bunch of stuff with them. Yeah, no, nothing going on. All right, so she is just tending to herself here. I'm gonna have him go ahead and come out and collect these beeswax, and if there's any honey, which it doesn't look like there is, because as we know, our bees were dormant all winter, so we have to get them to kind of wake up a little bit. Where are you headed? Clean the shelter. Okay, that's fine. Once you're done with that, could you maybe repair the oven, because you can't cook without repairing that. And you are going to need to be cooking, because as we know, this family is going to need to eat. So we'll have her repair the oven, and then she can get to be busy with some of the chores, because the laundry is going to need to be done. As we know, this house and laundry is never ending. Well, it looks like Blossom finished up with the chickens, which is fantastic. And, oh dear. Poor little Edward is really tired, so I'm going to let him go have himself a little bit of a nap. And it would look like Dahlia is tired as well, so I'm going to let her go have herself a little bit of a sleep also. Alright. And Ernie, when you're done with the bees, why don't you go get yourself a bath? So Ernie has been working as a blacksmith. He has been dealing with that. He hasn't been able to get himself a raise or a promotion yet, because he has not collected 5 elements. It has been really difficult for us to find elements out here, just because, well, as we know, there are not a whole lot of things out here to dig, and the things that are out here to dig aren't bringing him elements. So whenever I do find things out here that he can dig, I do have him go and dig them up, but unfortunately I haven't been able to find any elements at this time, so he hasn't found any elements yet. Hopefully he'll find some elements eventually, and he'll be able to meet that, but for now he hasn't done so, and so there's that. Alright, she did the laundry. Why don't you move this laundry to hang on the clothesline, and then you can wash some more. Ernie needs to go to the washroom, and Henry needs to get himself some food. And I'm still getting the things about their infant traits, the quirks for the children. I don't know why it is giving me the quirks that they had when they were infants now that they're children still. Like, it doesn't make sense, but all of the quirks that the children had when they were infants, I am getting, so we love that. Alright, so we got a treasure map and we got a time capsule. So that doesn't help us any. We'll just sell all that. He still didn't collect any elements. Look at her. She's like, I'm just going to work out a little bit. Okay, we love that. Bring Ernie home. We'll get her to come on over here and she can cook some baked apples. Henry and Blossom have a difficult family dynamic. Family members with a difficult family dynamic will be mean to each other more often. They can easily become bitter with each other and intentionally neglect social calls. Okay. So our children, all of them, have struggles with getting along with one another. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. So we love that for them. So that's so great. I'm going to let them have some romantic interactions here. Look at him getting on to them. He's like, children, I don't know why you're always fighting all the time. You need to behave and get along with one another. You are siblings. All you have is each other. And she's like, I don't know why they have to be like this. I really don't. I tell them this all the time. Look at her go kick the garbage can over. She's like, I'm over it. I'm just over this fighting. All the time, that's all they do. He's like, honey, it's okay. It'll be fine. Aileen begins to bite her lips in a suggestive manner. Their eyes stare intensely into Ernie's. Ernie, dear, there's nothing that I would love more than you right now. Okay. They clearly want some alone time together. We're going to let them do that. Can she pick this up? No, she can't. Okay. Well, we love that for them. They're going to go have some alone time together, which we love. We'll let them do that, and then they can obviously pick up this trash can when they're done. All right, so they are having some alone time. We will check on the children and give them some privacy. They are clearly giving each other a hard time. Okay. Blossom seems to thrive on the shock and rage of others. Is it time to admit that she likes mischief? Yeah, I'm pretty certain that she does. I'm going to go ahead and let Ernie get a little bit to eat here because he needs to get something to eat. And Henry is needing to get some food in his stomach. Edward is so tired. Let's go ahead and let him go up here and get some rest. You are a hungry girl, so you can come down and get you some food.
Tamoy.
They are constantly fighting with one another.
Mikuyo Pugarcher Burloy. Sabarina. Yuma.
Blossom's sentiments about Ernie, she is hurt by him. She feels wronged by Ernie, and being around Ernie will remind Blossom of that pain, and she has a festering grudge against him. Well, great. She's gonna go get herself a little bit of a nap and cool off a little bit. Now Henry and Ernie are at odds. Honestly, can you children not just get along? Oh, and it looks like Eric Nielsen has come over to visit. Let's invite him in.
Oh, Sarpava.
Why would you do that? Look, them react to him being nude. Is there a reason why you have just done this? Okay, this is not okay behavior at all. I swear, these Sims and their nonsense. Okay, at least Dolly is coming down to get herself something to eat, which is good. We love that for her. That's good. Okay, well, I'm glad that you decided to go ahead and put your clothing back on. What are you doing? Playing in our trash. Okay, well, you know what? Why don't you throw this away?
Maybe Gobi. Zerf.
Go and pick up that trash can because they can't throw the trash away if you don't pick up the trash can that you kicked over. So they had their special time together, which we love. They have marked off their romance, and I'm just going to have her go and use the washroom. She is in need of a nap now. And Ernie is feeling angry. Can't we all get along? He's disappointed after witnessing his friends arguing. They're better than this. His friends, well, his children. He is feeling really upset by the fact that they were arguing, and I can't blame him. Like, they argue all the time, and I don't understand why they argue either. I'm actually going to go ahead and get him to come and say hello to Eric. He's like, how's the family? How's my sister doing? And Edward has a loose tooth, and Ernie has entered the picky eater phase. Oh, that's not going to be good for us. Considering we eat a lot of gruel in this family, that is really not going to be good for us at all. I'm going to go ahead and queue up for Blossom to get herself a bath. And Henry has a good reputation. I told you, that Henry, he is such a good kid. He was good when he was a little one, and he is good as a child. He gets on pretty well with everyone. I mean, I realized that he was just fighting with Ernie, but I don't really understand what that was all about. I really don't. For the most part, he actually does get on with everyone, and he's a really good kid. Edward's mean to everyone. Like, he is a bit of a bully. He likes to fight. He gets into fights with everyone. Picks fights with them, like actual fist fights. So our heir is quite the bully. As a matter of fact, he has a thing here that he wants to go and be mean to Ernie. He literally just got up from a nap and he's like, you know what I want to do? The first thing I want to do right now is get up and go be mean to my brother. That's what I want to do. We love that for us. Oh my goodness. And Ernie's already pretty angry because he's dealing with Henry right now. And he is peeved from, why are they picking on me? Oh my goodness. I don't understand. I really don't. Let's sell that milk. I don't know, like what to say about the fact that we have this, whole children wanting to argue and fight all the time, but here we come with Blossom, who's come out here to pick on them again. Look at their friendship, like it's all red. Some kids at school were being mean to one of my friends. I wanted to help, but I didn't know what to do. What do you think I should have done? Just step in and stand up for your friend. What are you planting? There's nothing for you to plant. There's literally nothing for you to plant. So I don't know what you're planting. You can come over here and you can make some onion soup for the family. That's what you can do. Look at him. He's celebrating St. Valentine's Day with Edward, which we love. He's like, it's a beautiful day today. We love today. And, you know, everyone should be getting along and loving each other. We are a family. But instead, you children are constantly fighting and at each other's throats and bickering. And I don't understand. We need to be loving one another. And Edward's like, you're barking at the wrong person. Yeah, no, I'm not the one. Okay, just go to bed, Blossom. Honestly, I am sick of the fighting. I really am. All three of you can just go to bed. You're all tired and need rest, and you're acting out, and it's just ridiculous. Ernie just needs a breather. He just needs a little bit of time away from all of the children that are driving him absolutely insane. I feel really bad for Ernie Jr. I really do. He's constantly getting picked on by the other kids. I don't know why that is either. Eric is giving us a ring. Yeah, I don't know if you should be friends with a certain person. I honestly don't really care. If you want to be friends with them, be friends with them. I'm going to go ahead and get Ernie down here so that he can fiddle around with the blacksmith table. And you're insecure from the baby blues. Okay, I'm going to delete that because the baby's gone. And so you don't have the baby blues because there's no baby. Your baby is gone, and yeah. That's really unfortunate, but there are no baby blues in the sense of like postpartum baby blues because your baby is, yeah, was stillborn. So we hate that. It is 8 o'clock, so once he's done with that blacksmith stuff, we will have him come on to bed. I'm going to get Ernie to come on to bed as well, and then it will be the next morning. And tomorrow is Slade's birthday, and Slade will be aging up to a toddler, so we will be rolling to see if Slade is going to be able to age up or not. So that will be fun. With the roll of the dice lately, it has been pretty precarious, and we have not been having very good luck. So we will just have to see if Slade Arundel of the other Arundel family is going to be able to make it into toddlerhood or not. And let's see what you're crafting. You've got some copper and you've got some steel, and off to bed Ernie goes. He got some time off. Dahlia has gastroenteritis, better known as the stomach flu. Some rest, home remedies, or over-the-counter anti-nausea medicine can help it until it passes. Okay, well, great. I hate that she's got the stomach flu. That sucks. Ernie should call the doctor. Something's not right. Something's wrong with Ernie as well. So Ernie has got something wrong with him. I don't know what, but he is not well and should see a doctor. As we know, we don't send them to the doctor, so I don't know what's wrong with him, which is probably not good. But it's probably something serious since it's telling me he needs to see the doctor soon. And we're just like, oh, well, you know. All right, let's get him to get a bath. And we will get Aileen down here to get herself a bite to eat because she's feeling a little bit hungry. It is Monday morning, and we are going to go ahead and do a roll and see if Slade is able to go ahead and age up to a toddler. For toddlers, as you can see here, he can't roll a 4, an 8, or a 12. So if we get to our dice and we give it a roll, he rolled a 12. So Slade is not going to make it. Slade is going to die. So what I'm saying, we are not having good luck with the dice here lately at all. Slade is going to die. And 13, 14. He would be 2 years old. That would make him what? An infant. Or would that make him a toddler? Make him an infant. All right, so let's go to our spreadsheet here and let's figure out what he's dying from. Trisomy 13. Okay, and Slade is gone. That is Lance and Ivanka's child, Slade was. So he's gone, and they will have to try for another baby. All right, so we will go and head over into the other household and take care of that baby. That's so unfortunate. And I have updated the family tree of his passing as well. Okay, we have arrived in the Arundel home and we are going to go ahead and go see our little Slade here. Where is Slade? There he is. We are just going to delete this sim. Yes. Slade is gone. Alright. Alright. So Slade is gone. We are going to, while we're in this household, go ahead and let them try for probably another baby. It doesn't necessarily mean that they will absolutely get pregnant, but we will go ahead and let them try for a pregnancy. So they are going to go ahead and go try for a baby.
Sure.
Or not. Let's try that again. Let's try for a pregnancy with Lance. Why are all the children in the bedroom? I don't understand. Like, there are so many places for... I don't want to have a child right now, so I'm not really interested in actively trying for a pregnancy, she says. Okay. We love that for her. Okay, we will try again later. Let's go back to our house. We love that when our Sims don't want to do what we want them to do for us. Let's go ahead and hop back into our family. I love it when Sims have a mind of their own. Okay, so we are back in our house and we have... Where are you? Come here. Alright. Everyone's needs are pretty decent other than Blossom. Blossom, you need to go to the bathroom and eat something desperately. And Henry is hungry as well. where are you?
Fosa.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm not sure where Edward is, but he's definitely not home. Let's bring him home.
Panendayo.
Prop Pampe. Who's like Jeffino?
Shaby Bully
All
Galant.
right, so it is Monday on the timeline. I've updated that information, and no,
Dimisomas.
Ernie is off to work. She is just taking care of some of the children here, and tomorrow is Fairly Arundel's birthday. So we will see if Fairly gets to age up to a teen, and we will roll to see if she's going to marry or not, and if she is going to be able to marry, how many children she will have. So that's exciting.
Oh. Oh, Gataboo. Oh. Pinkubu Koiba? Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
All right, I need you to clean up a little bit. So as you can see, Mom is just spending a little bit of time with the kids. It is, you know, something that she does is spend a lot of her time with her children, especially now that Ernie is out of the house and working a lot. She tries to spend a lot of one-on-one time with the kids. They're getting older now, and, you know, she does want to spend as much time as she can with them. She realizes that before she knows it, they're going to be grown up and starting families of their own. And she can really sense that we are going to, you know, be losing them soon. Not losing them, but you understand what I'm saying. And so she's spending as much time as she can with them. She hates that they all can't get along and that they fight all the time. And it's really a source of upset for her. But at the same time, she does love spending time with them. And so she tries to get them to get on with one another. But they just all have so many differing personalities that they just can't seem to carry on and get on with one another. So when she is around them, she does get pretty tense because they are constantly fighting. It's just because Blossom's very mischievous. Edward is mean. Henry is pretty low key and like goes with the flow, and Ernie is kind of meek and gets picked on a lot. So they all kind of bully up on Ernie, and Henry is go with the flow, but at the same time he doesn't really want to be the one that gets bullied, so he kind of starts bullying on Ernie with the other two, because he doesn't want to be the one getting bullied. So it's really not ideal. So it's like the three of them constantly picking on Ernie. It's really a bad situation to be in if you're Ernie. He just can't catch a break, Ernie. He really can't. He's tense. Festering bitterness. He can't stand being around a sim he has a grudge against. It's just not the best to be around. His siblings, he's like, I just want to have, you know, siblings that don't pick on me, and I would rather be in any other house than this one. I want a new family. She's like, come on, you, let's go get a bath. You are dirty once again. I am not sure how it is that you can get so dirty so quickly, but it's like you're a little piggy rolling around in a pigsty. Come on. So she's going to come in and give Dahlia a little bit of a bath.
Oh, splish, splish. Nom na chizo. Oh, Rebobi. Bluebee. Oh, Bluebee's a ring.
When she's done with that, I'm going to have her come upstairs and work on the loom a little bit. We're going to have her weave some fabric. We're going to do some green silk fabric, and that way she can make a little bit of money maybe. From that, we can collect the honey because it is time to collect some honey. We could probably actually be getting Ernie to do that because he's the one that wants to do the beekeeper stuff, but he's at work, so we will just go ahead and have her do it. I'm gonna get the kids to come out and gather some honey if they can. It doesn't seem like she did. He did, though. And then I'm going to have her filter the honey. That way we can get some nice honey here. Collect the jars of honey. I'm basically just trying to get us some money because soon we will be having people in our family that are going to need to be getting married, and so we need money for dowries. So that is something that we need to start saving up for because we are going to need to start paying. Play with a different toy. You don't need that one specific toy. We are going to have to pay $500 for a dowry so that's, you know, they can get married. And unfortunately, right now, we just really don't have any money. We are making money, but then it's going straight to bills. She made that loom. Where did it go? There it is. How much is that worth? 200. All right. So we're up to 1,571 simoleons right now. Let's go ahead and make some gruel for the family. I know we can make other things, but she's just going to make the gruel. She's like, tried and true, tried and true. It'll keep you from starving. And they're like, yeah, but we ate the gruel all winter. And she's like, I know you did, but we're trying to save up on some of the produce. So I'm just making gruel. And they're like, stupid gruel. I'm going to have all the kids come out and gather some water for the bathtub. That way we have stores of water for the house. And we have some things here in Ernie's inventory that we can sell. It didn't let me sell everything, so that's fine. And he brought home $40 today, which isn't a whole lot if you think about it, but he only makes $4 an hour. So... and back in that time, that would have been considered a significant amount of money for a peasant. So that's pretty good. He's like, Edward, how was your day? Were you guys good? And he was like, well, we were something, Dad. We were something. I don't know if good's the word I would choose, but we were something. And he's like, I told you that I wanted you guys to be good. And he's like, I know what you told us, but, you know. Everyone's going to go in and have their serving of gruel. It is about 7 o'clock at night, and then they are going to get themselves ready for bed. Because, as you know, it is, early to bed, early to rise with this family. So we'll put her here, him here, and him. Oh, he's got to go to the washroom really bad. And then he can go to bed there. And then Ernie can come here. And the chickens are just helping themselves to the house, which we love. Great. She broke it. Alright, everyone's going to go to bed. Go to the washroom. Henry's like, I'm about to pee myself. Then go already. There you go. And then go off to bed. Everyone's going to bed. Everyone is in bed but the parents. The parents are having a little bit of fun time. And then the parents will go off to bed. The parents need a bath and then bed. Actually, he's doing pretty good. Aileen might be now be pregnant. Performing a pregnancy test or waiting a day will show the result. I'm not trying to do a pregnancy test. I can't do a pregnancy test. So, all right, he's going to go off to bed. She's going to go have herself a bath. Go get yourself a bath. All right, perfect. And then you can go to sleep. Dahlia feels much better and is slowly recovering from her illness. I did not even know Dahlia had an illness, but clearly Dahlia had an illness, but now she's slowly recovering from it, so that's good news. Oh, she had gastroenteritis. I remember now. All right, and Ernie is up. He's just going to go to the washroom here. It is Tuesday morning, and we know that today is Fairley's birthday. We have to roll to see if she can become a teenager. For that, I don't think she can roll a 7, but we'll have to go and consult our board. So we will do that. Let's just make sure everyone is good. So it looks like Henry needs a bath. And Edward needs a bathroom. Blossom needs to go to the washroom as well. Aileen is hungry. Ernie is hungry. And Dahlia is hungry. And desperately needs another bath. Because that child, like I said, for some reason, out of all of the people in this house, she gets dirty the quickest. I don't really understand that, but she does. All right, so let's go ahead and pause this and hop over to our spreadsheet again. We're going to take a look at our spreadsheet. So for Fairly, she's aging up to a teen. Yeah, she can't roll a 7. So let's go ahead and give her a roll. She rolled a 1, so she does get to live, which is good news, considering all of the death we've had lately. And then it says for us to marry, we're going to roll a d20 and see if she marries. So let's roll again. She rolls a 12. So she is going to marry. So future weddings will be Fairly Arendelle. And then we have to roll a d12 to see how many pregnancies she's going to have. All right, so let's roll that. She's going to have 7 pregnancy tries. All right, Fairly is going to get 7 pregnancy tries. I'm actually going to put that here on our timeline that she can marry. Actually, I'm not going to put that like that. Teen. 28 days. Let me... Alright, so here's when she ages up again. But she gets 3 years before she can marry. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so she marries here. Fairly can get married. Alright, so she can marry in 1317. So we have 3 years that we can find her someone to marry. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and hop over into her family. And we will give her her teen makeover. And we're going to go to Fairly. And we're going to age her up to 18.
Yabba.
And we're going to add a trait for her. Let's give her... Well, let's see. She's immunocompromised, competitive, unaffectionate. Oh, let's make her... neat. And let's make her want a soulmate. Even though she's unaffectionate. We'll make her want a soulmate. That will be, like, the best thing ever. All right. And let's go ahead and give her her makeover here. She's adorable. All right. And she is going to be wearing green. For her party outfit. then for her hot weather. And then for her cold weather. All right. So that is Fairly and her makeover, and I think that is probably where I am going to leave this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you are notified when new episodes go live on the channel. And I will see you guys in our next one. We will be streaming tomorrow. And I will see you then, which will be 13:15. And we will be heading into the famine. So I will see you then. But until next time, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.
Thank you.